What's up YouTube? Nick Finzer here, back for another lesson. Today I wanted to share something because sometimes practicality really does breed creativity. And what I mean by that is that sometimes you lose your practice mute, for example, when you're on the road and you need to find out a way to still be able to practice. Right now it's March of 2019 and I'm about to hit the road to California and Arizona for 3 gigs of my own, and right now I'm in Washington, D.C. With my jazz trombone ensemble from the University of North Texas, and I haven't had too much of a chance to play the last couple of days. When tonight I thought I had time to practice, and I realized I don't have my practice mute. I had to think about something that I don't usually talk about, and when that thing is mouthpiece buzzing. Now, I think this is sometimes can be a controversial topic for some people. I've had a lot of conversations with different folks, and I've told them that I don't buzz. I told them that I don't think you actually buzz when you play the trombone, and I do stand behind those statements. I'm not a big buzzing person. I think doing a lot of buzzing can be detrimental. I think that you have to be doing everything in moderation, but I do think that sometimes when your only option to either have the piece of metal on your face or to not have the piece of metal on your face, the obvious choice is to do something rather than nothing. So I wanted to take this opportunity to talk about a few things that I think are really important when you're doing buzzing. So a few really important things. Some of them I can't actually show you because I don't have a piano right here next to me. But the first thing is to always have a pitch reference. So using a piano, using a MIDI piece of software to just kind of keep you in check. You can use your phone. There's different MIDI keyboard apps you can use to do that. But the thing that I like to do is make sure I'm locked into a pitch. I'm not just like free buzzing all over the place, but to be really specific, to be really focused on exactly what it is I'm trying to buzz. Number 2 is to play warm-up exercises with the mouthpiece. Do the same types of routines that you would do on your trombone. So I've talked about before this exercise that I've been working on for flow, and I discovered it's a kind of a variation on a Chickowitz trumpet exercise. This week I realized that. I found that out, who it was from. But so it's basically my adaptation of that sounds like this. Okay, so what we immediately realize is that buzzing just the mouthpiece has way less resistance than what's in the horn. So I wouldn't be afraid to take your finger and cover the hole just a little bit. Maybe not all the way, you don't want it to be blocked, but you know, if you get half a finger a little bit just kind of over part of it, here, I'll see if I can zoom it in here. I'm covering about that much of the mouthpiece hole. That gives you a lot more control, and you don't have to expend so much air so quickly. Number 3 is to cover the mouthpiece with a little bit of your finger to create enough resistance to make it actually feel like you're playing your instrument. The 4th tip is to not play too loud. If you try to buzz like as full and loud as you play, like it's going to create all kinds of problems. You want it to be nice and easy and relaxed. I'm not trying that hard. I'm just enough volume to get the buzz to actually start. So and if you notice, what I'm trying to do is try to keep everything smooth, try to keep everything connected, but most of all to keep everything even and to keep it all smooth. You know, what I like to do, this is just a personal preference, is just kind of work down into the lower register, because I think that, like what I've been talking about in terms of pitch bends, working down into the lower register with just the mouthpiece, for me, is the most beneficial. Like, you can't really buzz the high notes in the high register anyway, so I don't really worry about it, and I'm just trying to get down and connect the low into the middle with the buzzing. For me, that's what works. I'm going to think about those 4 tips, and then I'm going to incorporate one more, which is number 5, which is I'm going to play my normal warm-up routine. I'm going to play long tones, I'm going to play flexibilities, I'm going to do a couple articulation exercises just on the mouthpiece, but with keeping those other 4 tips in mind. Keep it easy, cover the hole to create enough resistance so that it doesn't totally change how it feels. You'll have to mess around with that, and to not play too loud, to keep it nice and easy, smooth, connected. So that's what I do when I'm in a hotel room and I don't have my practice mute. I don't know what happened to my practice mute. I thought it was in my office. I thought it was in my apartment. I have no idea where it went. I guess I need to buy another one. I guess that begs the next question. What practice mutes are you guys using? I really like the shh mute that's made in New Zealand, and I have one of those. But the problem with that one is that it's too big, and I can't take it around with me. I like the ones that fit inside the bell, but that one was pretty much toast anyway. I had a Dylan Music practice mute. And it wasn't toast because it's a bad mute. It was toast because I use it too much, and it was all taped up and falling apart. So I must have left it somewhere. That has to be what happened, and that's unfortunate because that was a good mute, and I enjoyed it. So what practice mutes are you guys using? I got to look into buying another one. This is my solution. I'm not going to give up and just not practice. I'm going to try to find a way, try to be smart, try to be efficient, try to be effective with just the mouthpiece, even though I'm not a huge mouthpiece buzzing person. It's not something that I do every day, every week. But I do know that every once in a while, doing a mouthpiece buzzing session can be pretty helpful for me. So do it on your own. Use a piano. Use that piece of software like GarageBand to keep your pitch centered. And happy practicing. We'll see you back here really soon.